Hi, this is Reporter's Take. I'm Sakshi Batra and with me is my colleague Priyanka Sahaya, and we are here to talk about the online festive season sales that are slated to begin just in a week from now. And I'm sure, Priyanka, this topic is very, very close to your heart as well because you are a predominant online shopper as well. So I'm sure you must be excited. What are the big expectations from this year's, annual sales or the head-on collision that we actually see between Amazon and Flipkart?
So, well, Sakshi, yeah, I'm sure that all of us are quite excited about the online sale. I do shop and I'm sure so do you. So, definitely this is a very exciting season, I would say, for anybody and everyone who wants to shop online. And this has become a conventional pattern. It's become more like an annual thing. And this has been ongoing for the last almost 6 years now. And this year, much like any other year, there's going to be a huge selection of products that are there on sale. About 5 lakh sellers will be participating in the 6-day sale season, which is to begin from September 29th, and both Amazon and Flipkart are starting the sale on the very same day. So what we are going to see is that there's going to be some interesting set of products that are going to be launched, as well as at the same time, there's going to be a really fresh selection, and a huge amount of growth is expected in these categories such as fashion as well as grocery, these two segments. So needless to say that this is a time when a lot of customers are looking forward to this season to begin.
Absolutely. Lots of people and all our viewers also must be looking forward to this kind of online festive season sales that will begin from a week from now, and everybody must be already, choosing their own products and categories that they want to shop in, and they must be filling their carts already. But what I want to know is, how will this festive season sale be different from all the previous ones that we've seen so far?
Absolutely. And let me tell you, just to begin with, that this is going to be very different, especially because the government has tightened its noose on the foreign direct investment policy,
sure,
which governs the e-tailers in the country. So if you remember, we've spoken about it multiple times. Last year in December, the government revised or came up with a clarification on the foreign direct investment norms, came up with Press Note 2, which actually goes ahead and bars e-tailers or the companies, the marketplaces, the likes of Flipkart and Amazon, from forcing any brands into getting into an exclusive tie-up with either Amazon or Flipkart. And this is not just limited to Amazon or Flipkart, but any marketplace which has foreign direct investment has actually been barred from forcing, quote unquote, the brands or OEMs from getting into exclusive tie-ups.
Right.
Now, exclusive tie-ups used to get a lot of business to these
sure,
marketplaces, especially during the time of sale and festive discounts. Now, that is something that is something that, of course, these companies are not talking about at this point in time. However, just to go ahead with the flow of the season, what we are going to see is that there's a lot of focus which is going to be on easy financing.
Okay.
So the companies have actually gone ahead and tied up with banks. A lot of NBFCs are also participating in these seasonal discounts. So a lot of focus will be on sort of EMIs, on budget financing, on ensuring that a customer can pay for the product in equal monthly installment in easier fashion.
Absolutely.
So those are some of the key things that the companies are focusing on, instead of going ahead and getting into an exclusive tie-up.
Then what happens to deep discounts? That is something that all the customers really look forward to when they actually go on to these online sales or the annual sales, which actually offer huge discounts. And from the time Press Note 2 has come into offering, this actually is a big question mark on deep discounting as well.
Absolutely, which is a very crucial point that I would like to mention. Unlike any of the previous years, wherein both Amazon and Flipkart, or for that matter any other e-commerce company, they always sort of flaunted deep discounts on their platforms, or most of their television commercials, or even the print commercials would just be flashing numbers like 80 to 90% discounts. This year, somehow, at least till now, we are not seeing them getting so aggressive about the percentage of discount. So that conversation is still in a very muted mode. It's not that the discounts will not be there, but I would say that it will be in a very saner format. Instead of offering 80 to 90% discount, like I said, the companies are more focused about easy financing options, the tie-up with the banks, the tie-up with the financial institutions, to ensure that the customers get something for a lesser price. But the fact that they used to promote discounts heavily in a manner like never before is definitely something which
will be some bit of a veiled kind of discounts that you will be getting.
And you know, even if towards the once the season starts, once the sale starts, we may get to see some bit of aggressiveness, but we'll have to remember that all these discounts are on papers only going to be funded by the brands, and the brands can only take as much of pressure on their shoulders to ensure that the discounts are taken care of by them.
Right, absolutely. Also, Priyanka, like just a week before these online sales will begin, so what kind of preparations are going on both at Flipkart and at Amazon as well?
So I have attended a couple of conferences, and it's very exciting to see the way these people have ramped up their complete sort of platform. Amazon, for that matter, has tied up actually with Tata Motors, and they have overhauled a few of these trucks of Tata Motors, and they're taking these trucks to multiple cities. A lot of them are tier 2 cities as well, and these trucks will be containing all the products that Amazon technically is selling on their website, and they'll be showcasing it to different customers as well as sellers. They'll be connecting with the customers and sellers on road as they move from one city to another.
Right.
Flipkart, on the other hand, has actually tied up with the who's who of the Bollywood. So people like Amitabh Bachchan and Deepika Padukone and Alia Bhatt, or for that matter Virat Kohli, everyone has come on their platform. So we'll get to see some really interesting campaigns that Flipkart is going to come up with this festival season. So while one is sort of trying to promote its brand in one fashion, the other one is trying to ensure that they connect with the customers in, you know, through the Bollywood Connect. So it's a slightly different sort of approach, but both of them are equally interesting, I would say.
Right. And lastly, Priyanka, I just want to understand from you, what are these two companies really saying about the kind of response that they may be expecting from this season sales? Because this is big for them. This is an annual event for them. They really work hard. They gather a lot of people. They do a lot of tie-ups to make this happen, you know, into a big thing for them. And the response also is something that they must be expecting.
So, well, last year we have some industry numbers, and the GMV during the 5-day sale period in 2018 was around $3 billion.
Okay.
Both the companies have been saying that the sale is definitely going to increase year on year as compared to the last year's sale. The numbers though have not been made public yet, because the two companies do not want to disclose their numbers as of now. But for sure, the two companies are looking optimistically towards the sale season, and this at a time when, you know, we are talking about the economic slowdown in the country.
Sure.
Both the companies have categorically gone ahead to say that the economic slowdown has not impacted the online sale on either of the two platforms throughout the years, and they are pretty optimistic that this is not going to have any bearing on the sale as well, on the festival sale as well. So much so that I have categorically been told that the online retail still accounts barely of 2% of the offline retail, and if anything is to happen, it will happen in the offline market first as compared to the online platforms. So that is what we get to hear as of now.
Right. Thanks a lot, Priyanka, for sharing all those thoughts there. Well, just a week before Flipkart and Amazon come head on in that annual face-off that they have on these online festival season sales, we are looking forward to it, and we just have to wait and watch what kind of response really is given to this kind of the annual platform sales that actually take place on both these retailers platforms as well. Thanks a lot for joining us in this edition of Reporter's Take, and do stay logged on to moneycontrol.com for more news and updates. Thanks for watching.